Welcome to Goldcrest Valley for a guide too, with me, MrSealyp. The Amazon Pantera 4502. It is here, the next boom sprayer. This is the one I believe that was on FS15. I'm sure it was the 4502. It was definitely Amazon Pantera. It's been kind of, I say, long awaited. It's a cracking mod, this. It's really impressive. This is Giant Software mod and came out today along with a few others, so there will be a few guide to review type videos coming out over the next few days depending on time, etc. Now, when we find this in sprayers, obviously, and when we scroll across, we've already got the New Holland boom sprayer. That's a front boom sprayer, the SP400F, which is 400 horsepower, 237,000 to buy, and has a tank capacity of 6,057 litres. The boom width is 36 metres. So we scroll across to mods where I've downloaded it. The Pantera 4502 is 245,000 to buy, which is a little bit more expensive. The tank capacity is a bit smaller, 4,500. Horsepower is less, 218, but the boom width is 41 metres. So that's another 5 metres on top of what you get with the SP400F, plus with the Kuhn Metris, which is another 36 metre one, so it's wider than that as well. Although, like I've said before, it's more expensive than getting the Metris, but it is an all-in-one unit. So that's where it is in the store. So first impressions, like I say, you haven't looked around it, it's a cracking mod, really nice. I've had a little bit of a drive to get it to where it is, and when you go kind of the bump into the field, you've got a lot of suspension bounce, as you'd expect. It's quite high up. There is a trailer hook on the back, although in the sprayers section there's the Joskin trailer that says that you can increase the capacity. That's really high, and it won't hook up to anything. But so I don't know if that's just there for show. But anyway, enough said. Let's jump in this and give it a go. Quick look inside. Neat and tidy. Mirrors are all there to do what they do. Not a fantastic view out the back, but enough to be able to see once the boom's out where you are and what you're doing. So back outside and start it up. Now this, much like the SP400F, has got adjustable wheel track, but it doesn't go much wider than that. It actually goes narrower than that, which is an interesting one. So it goes much narrower, and then the wide setting isn't hugely wide, but it's wide enough. And then we come to, so what should we try next? Oh yeah, beacons, lights. So lights on, and then you've got a main beam setting for the front with the lights on the top. Turn that off, turn those off. But the important bit, the boom. Let's open this out. It's one of those you kind of look and think, oh, let's have a look. I'm going to have to pan out because this gets rather large. I don't think I'm far enough over on the field either. Like I say, it's only 4,500 litres, so with the 41 metre boom width, it's going to get through this pretty quick. What I will do is just get in position, come back out the field, and I'll show you that bit again, closer up, because they've done a cracking job with the suspension. The bounce on the suspension as it moves around, I love it, it's great. You're going to get a lot of bounce and movement when it moves over rough terrain, especially with the ground response mod on. Cracking. Boom adjustment up and down, as you would normally expect with any of these sprayers to get the right height for the crops. And let's see how we get on. That is a massive boom width. It's funny, I don't remember it being that wide on 15, but I guess it must have been. This is going to make very, very light work of fields. I'm thinking this is going to be a part of the kit that you would use with the big bud pack and those kind of things. Big wide sprayers, big equipment, get fields done quickly. Like I say, only downside is the tank size. It's quite small, so that's going to require filling up a few times, I would imagine. But I recall this being it was a great mod on 15. It doesn't work particularly well on smaller fields, smaller farms, narrow lanes, farms where you haven't got much of a runoff because you can't set a worker due to the boom width size. When it turns round at the end, it might well struggle here. We'll see. If you set a worker, it would always turn and get tangled up in hedges, fences, trees, all that kind of stuff. So let's see. It's a great thing I have to say about FS17 is the worker dynamic, the AI on the workers for how they need to turn around and the various different ways they'll go about doing it. But as you can see, it does exactly what it says in the tin. It has a boom, it sprays. The width is brilliant, tank size a bit limited, but other than that, it's a great mod. Giants have done a brilliant job transferring this over. It looks good, performs well. When it's all folded up, it's quite a nice, neat little package actually. It's a pity it's a little bit more expensive than the SP400F, because if you're looking at buying a boom sprayer based upon the price, I mean, I suppose 237, 245, it's not much in it. But I will stop wittering on. That's it. That's the review. It's doing perfectly. This is a fair sized field and this is going to do this in probably 3 passes. So, and it's not going through that spray as quickly as I thought it would actually. So realistically, and unless you've got an absolutely colossal field, it won't require filling up as often as I thought it would. But there you go. That's it. The Amazon Pantera 4502 boom sprayer. I hope you enjoyed this guide to review, whatever you want to call it. I hope you found it informative and useful. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, please be my guest. Whatever you choose to do. Thanks for watching.